Over the past year, I have tested some of the world's weirdest beds. From a bunk bed that I can drive like a car, to a bed that hangs thousands of feet on the side of a cliff, to even a bed that you can literally drive on the water like a boat. But make sure you stay to the end to see a bed that almost sent my wife to the hospital. And that leads us to... The other day I was showing my friend Ben how I turned my bed into a race car, and he said this.
That's sick.
Right? Imagine it was a bunk bed and we could both ride it. That would be sick.
That would be sick. And that's exactly why I should do it. So my goal is to turn a bunk bed into a race car and surprise my friend Ben with it when we hang out again in 2 days.
See you in 2 days.
See you in 2 days.
Good luck.
Take care.
2 days. How hard could it be? First things first, we need a bunk bed. So I went onto Amazon and ordered one with the fastest shipping possible, only to realize, what? We have to build it?
Yeah, what did you just expect it to come in full bunk bed form?
I guess I kind of did.
All right, well, that's really gonna cut into our time, but let's build this thing.
Jesus! I'm gonna need your help.
And stop.
Thanks for the help.
Yeah, supervised.
All right, let's open it up.
Don't get that!
Let's get to work.
And I'm just gonna fast forward here because I don't want to bore you watching me take a million pieces out of the box.
See the voiceover now. So after taking everything out of the box.
So, after getting everything out of the box.
Well, on the bright side, it's not as many pieces as I thought.
It's more.
So we started building the bunk bed, but it was way harder than we expected.
So glad you threw out the instructions.
Nope.
But after about an hour of building,
All right, the bottom of the bunk bed's done. Time to build the top.
and since we learned from our mistakes, I'm building the bottom bunk. The top of the bunk bed was way easier to build.
You know what blows my mind about the top bunk?
What?
Someone's entire body is just held up by that.
Who's gonna go on top?
I'm gonna make Ben go up top.
Good.
All right, top is all finished.
Guess what it's time for?
What?
The fun part.
What's that?
Attaching the two together. You know that scene from Step Brothers when he's sitting there nailing the bunk beds? That's us.
You like guacamole?
This is the only thing holding the two bunk beds together. They don't even screw in either, do they?
No, they just slide in.
So we pretty much just set it on top of that,
And that's that.
and we just hope it doesn't fall apart.
Pretty much.
Ow! Now that the bunk bed's built, it's time to turn it into a race car.
But in order to do that, we gotta go buy some supplies.
Home away from home, man.
Always.
Home Depot.
So we spent the next hour buying all the supplies we would need to turn this bunk bed into a race car. And after buying everything, we headed back home to start building the platform that would be underneath the bunk bed.
So heavy.
So we measured the bunk bed. And after some minor troubles with the tape measure, we finally cut the wooden base down to the correct size. And just like that,
Now it's time to add the bunk bed.
Let's do it.
How do we get that outside now?
They come apart, remember?
Oh yeah, the things?
Yeah.
The only things holding it
The
together?
only thing's holding us together. So we just take this off and take them outside separately. Why the awkward pause?
That literally fits perfectly.
Because I cut it.
Nick, I measured
And
it.
I went around your measurements because they were wrong.
Yeah, okay.
So before we put the bunk bed together,
We need to fasten this board to the bed.
and after 15 minutes of drilling,
so now that we got the base drilled to the bed, it's time to add the wheels. These are probably the most heavy duty wheels we've ever bought.
so we spent the next 30 minutes drilling the wheels to the frame, and just like that,
Test it out.
Let's do it.
That test number 1. 3, 2, 1, go.
and just like that, first test was a success.
The wheels held up great. The only problem is, because they're so heavy duty, they're kind of slow. So the next thing we're gonna add is gonna make this go a lot faster.
And that is...
An electric skateboard.
Whoa.
This is probably the most insane electric skateboard we've ever used for one of these.
That looks crazy.
It has 2 motors on the back wheels.
Oh my God.
Listen to this.
That sounds very powerful.
And that's only level 2.
What does it go to?
4.
Oh my gosh.
I've actually never ridden this. Bro, oh shoot! I'm like barely gassing it, and that's how fast it goes.
That's wild.
You wanna try it?
Give it a little bit of gas, but be careful. Wait, Nick. Nick, slow down.
How do I stop?
Nick, slow down! Oh God! Bro, are you okay?
Dog.
Oh, I need a bed to lay on. Oh, perfect. A bunk bed.
Now that we know the skateboard works, it's time to add it to the bed.
But as soon as we added the skateboard to the bed, we ran into a huge problem.
Look, the wheels touch. So now we're gonna find a way to lift this back part up like that.
You got any like 2x4s or something?
So we drilled a couple of wooden pieces underneath the skateboard to lift the back wheels up, and then we used these metal things to attach the skateboard to the bunk bed frame. And just like that, it actually worked.
Wow. I just gotta hope that these things hold this skateboard here. Bed test number 2. This thing's hard to steer. No!
Something just happened.
Bro, I knocked the screws out on the wheel.
No way.
No! Bro, I cracked the whole board.
Whole board cracked.
And that wheel's coming up too. That was the last thing that needed to happen. I can't believe I just did that. We make this thing steer, because we cannot let that happen again. So we took apart this old Razor scooter.
Bro, it looked like you made like a pogo stick.
And the idea is that we can stick this through here and then just use this to steer.
That's genius. I'm so glad I came up with that.
Nick, I came up with this.
I made the blueprints last night.
Where are they?
They're on the instructions I shredded.
Right, the instructions you shredded.
Yep.
All right, let's drill a hole and see if this thing works.
You did not just do that.
Oh! Well, you can see how I did. Ow, ow, it's so hot.
And although I did just like burn my fingertips, the scooter fit through the hole perfectly.
It's like a charm.
So I assembled a scooter to use it as my steering wheel. But just as I was about to test it out, we ran into a huge problem.
I don't know if this is gonna work, man. Look, this thing bends like crazy. Dang. It's not really working.
And with time moving fast, my plan to surprise Ben was not looking good.
We need to find something that's gonna make this stable.
I know. Well, it's getting dark. We'll wake up early, try to fix this, put it all together. For the best.
All right.
Sound good?
Sounds good.
I really hope this works, man, because as of right now, it's not looking good. Let's get to work.
And without any time to waste, we started working on a way to stabilize the steering wheel, because every time we tried to use it, it would just turn and go all these different directions, making it impossible to steer. So we decided to drill a few pieces of wood to hold it in place. And after about 30 minutes of drilling, we reinstalled the scooter, and it was time to test it out.
Moment of truth.
And just like that,
It works.
Bro, it turns great. All right, now that this thing drives, let's transform this thing into a bunk bed.
Let's do it.
so we spent the next hour transforming this frame into a bunk bed. And of course, to complete the bunk bed,
You need a ladder.
and after 10 minutes of drilling,
We got a ladder. Time to add the mattresses.
and after adding the 2 mattresses to the bunk bed, we had to drill a hole through the bottom mattress. This way I could steer through the mattress.
What even is that?
A hot knife. It gets like red hot and then you can like cut stuff.
We just melt the mattress.
And after a couple minutes of melting through the mattress,
What do you think of this?
I just love it. I love the plot. You never know what I'm gonna see on every day.
now with time moving fast, if I was gonna impress my friend Ben by making this thing look like an actual race car bunk bed, we were gonna need to run to Target to get a few extra things to really make this thing look as good as possible.
Wow, that was a great catch. And that's when I realized Nick was weirdly good at throwing sheets into the cart.
No way!
2 for 2?
No! I thought I got attacked.
Wow.
Well, great. You made it. You can pay.
Give me your Revolut card.
And after scanning and Nick paying for everything with my Revolut card, we headed back home to spend the next hour finishing putting together this bunk bed race car. And just as we finished, all right, I just got a text from Ben now that says, let's meet tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. So tomorrow morning, we'll put this thing in a U-Haul, drive it about 2 hours, hopefully surprise him with it.
Why don't you just drive this to his house?
20,000 likes and I'll drive it on. I'm just kidding. And after days of work, this bed finally looked perfect.
That is pretty cool.
But the worst possible thing happened. When we turned the cameras off, we wanted to test if this bunk bed could actually support 2 people, and this happened.
Bro,
What are the odds?
I can't believe that just happened.
Whole wheel. Oh my, broke off. It's literally stuck behind the board. Dude, look at that. Ow.
I feel like we should try to secure it more, and a good way to do that is to like nut and bolt every single one of these wheels.
So pretty much take every single wheel off, nut and bolt each one.
And put it back, yeah. It's gonna save us.
You know what that means?
Back to our favorite place.
Back to our favorite place, which for once I don't want to go to. And with just hours away from maybe successfully surprising Ben, we headed back to Home Depot to buy all the nuts and bolts we would need, and then we spent the rest of the night replacing all of the wheels on the bunk bed. And after a very long day... All right, so we refastened all of the wheels with nuts and bolts, and they should be good to go. But sadly, there's no more time tonight to test this out. And tomorrow morning, we literally have to get a U-Haul, toss this in the back, and take it straight down to Ben's.
So we're just not gonna test it?
We're not gonna test it. We're just gonna get there and hope and pray it works.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God. So early next morning, we picked up a U-Haul, and it was finally time to load the bunk bed into the U-Haul to surprise Ben.
How the heck do we get that up here?
Look, it comes with a ramp.
What? Huh.
So we pushed the bunk bed onto the U-Haul and then strapped everything into place. This way it hopefully wouldn't break again while we were driving.
Let's do it.
And after a 2-hour drive, it was finally time to surprise Ben with a bunk bed race car.
What is that noise?
Okay, go ahead and turn around.
Gotta turn around?
Yep.
Yo! What? I didn't think you were actually gonna build it.
Oh yeah.
No way.
First ever driving bunk bed.
Wait, you weren't joking.
No, yeah, I was being full serious.
Now, we haven't tested it yet. This is the first real test, so whatever happens, we'll see if we're still friends or not.
So, like, do I get top bunk?
Yeah, you do.
I feel like top bunk is the most terrifying place to be right now. Yeah, I'll go top bunk. All right. Yeah, I trust you, right?
Yeah, this should be fine.
Like, I mean, your builds never fail, right?
No, no.
30? Yeah, it's a little shaky, but you know what? I'll get on top bunk. I'm gonna test this thing. I'm trusting you, Drew. Oh, this is really tall, actually. Bro, this is a lot taller than I thought. Oh, it's so shaky. Yo, I'm not driving, right?
No, I'm gonna be driving.
So if I fall asleep, it's chill, right?
Yeah, here we go.
Okay, wait, now I'm starting to get scared. Oh no.
Ben, don't be too scared. This should work.
It should!
Yeah.
It has to!
All right.
My life is on the line right now.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Whoa! This thing is fast! Yo! This thing is so fast!
I could not believe we were literally driving around a bunk bed on the street.
Oh my, look at this! No way! This is actually working, Drew! It turns too? Oh my god! Bro, that was so fun.
What do you think?
That was so fun. Let's go. Let's go.
Glad you enjoyed it.
Let's go.
What are we gonna do with this now?
I don't know.
All right, Ben, it's all yours.
It's mine?
Yep.
Sick.
I'm just kidding, I need that back.
Oh, what?
I'm just kidding.
I just built an invisible bed, and here's why. I'm a very lazy person. So lazy that I hate cleaning up, and I think my fiance is starting to notice.
Drew, can you clean this stuff up, please?
So logically, like anyone, I pushed everything under my bed, only for her to notice that as well.
Pushing everything under the bed is not cleaning.
And to be fair, she has a point. So to make Britt happy again, I came up with 2 plans.
A, I can be responsible and clean up all of my messes, or B,
I can build a magic bed that can make all my messes invisible.
yeah, I'm gonna go with plan B. I don't even know where all this stuff goes.
So there's not enough room right now to hide all of my messes under this bed. So I'm gonna need to order a bigger bed frame. So I went onto Amazon and ordered the biggest bed frame I could find. Same day delivery, of course. And while I waited for it to arrive, I started moving my old bed frame out of the room, which didn't go exactly as planned.
Ow! Oh!
Ow! Oh!
Man.
What are you doing in here?
So I want to build a invisible bed that can hide all of my messes here.
Actually, funny enough, my girlfriend just yelled at me for the same thing.
No way.
I pushed all my stuff under the bed.
Well, you wanna help me with this?
As long as you help me with mine later.
So I made a deal with Nick to help each other with our messes. And in order to do that, first we started by moving the bed out of the bedroom.
Ow!
And just when I thought everything was going perfectly fine,
No idea. It's Britt. Hey. Hey, hold on, what'd you say? Say it again.
I'm gonna be home in a few hours. Do you mind just cleaning up your mess so that when we get back, the room is nice?
Yeah. Yeah, no problem.
Okay, thank you. I love you.
Love you, bye.
and now with my fiance coming home way sooner than I expected, there was one question on my mind.
Should I just clean this up? It'd probably take like 10 minutes. Nah, let's do this, let's get to work.
So we finished clearing the bed just in time for the new bed frame to arrive. But that's when something happened that every lazy person like myself fears.
What? We have to build it?
Did you expect that it would already come built?
I guess I gotta stop having those expectations.
Yeah.
Oh, this thing's heavy. I actually got a good solution on how we can get this upstairs.
Isn't this a great solution?
Great solution.
Is it heavy?
Yes.
And after my genius solution, we started unboxing the bed. And that's when Nick almost ruined everything.
Instructions. No, hold on, Nick, hold on!
Actually, wait, we actually need those.
Feels better.
You have a problem.
I know. Well, let's get back to work.
So we started unpacking the huge bed frame as best as we could, only to realize that we had no idea what each thing was because we didn't have any instructions. But with Britt just only a few hours away, we started building as fast as we could, and after an hour...
Bro, this is sick.
Right? It looks pretty good.
This is the tallest bed frame I've ever seen.
We can fit so much stuff under here.
Under my 2 sections of
And with the bed frame complete,
Come on!
it was time for the most important part of the plan.
It's time to take all of this mess, push it under the bed.
the fun part.
The fun part.
And after 20 minutes of cleaning perfection,
Bro, this all fits under the bed perfect.
and it was at this moment, Nick asked me the most important question.
How are you gonna make all this look invisible?
Here's my idea.
I've seen some videos online where magicians are able to pull off an illusion to make it look like something is completely invisible.
Wait, how did they do that?
I don't know. But I did find a magician on Facebook Marketplace that says he's down to sell me this magic trick. His name is Magic Dave. He lives literally just a couple miles away and said he's down to sell me the trick for $500.
You're gonna trust this guy in his basement named Magic Dave selling a trick for $500?
Yeah, let's do it.
Seems legit.
So after spending $500, I texted Magic Dave back and forth to tell him what I wanted to do. And not even 1 hour later, he dropped off the magic trick.
Take care.
Those boxes are like super thin.
Why do I feel like this is a scam?
I mean, you did trust some guy named Magic Dave off of Facebook Marketplace.
It's also very true.
So we started unboxing this magic trick to see if we got scammed or not, and
They're just mirrors.
What?
How is this supposed to make something look invisible? Look at this. Bro, he like made instructions on how to do the trick.
No way. Let me see.
Wait,
Why did you do that?
I have a problem.
That was how we do the trick.
And with just over an hour before Britt arrives back home and no instructions,
Shreds the instructions on a magic trick.
I started preparing these mirrors to figure how this magic trick works. And after 30 minutes of thinking and testing,
Yeah, I don't know.
and just when I started to think this is not going to work, I had an idea.
That already looks so good.
And to cover this, we'll take some of these off, evenly space them out so they look like they're meant to be right there.
Bro. Wait, that actually looks insane. Bro, go check that out.
Really? Let me see. I'm so curious. Yo, that's trippy.
Oh yeah, dude, that's nuts.
That actually might work.
So me and Nick started putting everything into place. And after an hour,
Low key, it's kind of coming together.
Anything else you want to do before we add the mattress?
Yeah, I'm gonna go get my stuff.
Oh yeah, go get your stuff.
I got a lot more than you got.
What could you possibly have?
so Nick grabbed all of his things, which took forever. And after hiding everything under the bed, it was time to add the mattress.
Be so careful putting this on.
And with time moving fast, we put the bed back together. But there was one very big problem.
I don't know, what do you think?
It looks good. It looks like it's just being held up by like twigs in the center.
Things in the front?
Yeah.
I have an idea.
Just taking them off.
Taking them off. Now what's it look like?
Wait. Wow, Drew, it looks like you cleaned the room.
It literally looks like it's completely empty under the bed.
Let's go.
Do you think she's gonna notice that the bed's like 2 feet taller?
Yeah, probably, but she'll be happy the mess is gone.
She'll be happy the mess is gone.
So we spent the next 30 minutes finalizing the bed. And just like that,
How's it look?
Crazy. Looks like your bed's smiling at you.
Bro, that looks insane.
From right here, it looks like there's nothing under the bed. And then you come over here, and it literally looks like you're looking through to the other side under the bed.
That's so wild. What you should do?
What?
You should hire a cleaning lady and see if she can notice any of this.
now that would have been fun. But unfortunately, we didn't have the time.
Thank you. Yeah, so it's just the room upstairs to the left there.
Okay, so we may have went a little overboard.
Why do I feel like we're in a spy movie?
Right? Bro, even from this GoPro angle, it looks so
It looks
good.
so legit. It actually looks super real from the GoPro angle. She's getting kind of close to it now. Oh! Bro, she hit that hard.
I know, I wonder if it's broken.
If this mirror broke, everything we have worked on all day would be destroyed because Britt was just minutes away from the house. So thankfully, just after a few minutes, the cleaning lady finished up and...
Take care, thank you! I gotta see what it... It's like a big wart.
Oh. We gotta fix that. Oh yeah. Yeah. Back.
And thankfully, everything was set for the moment of truth. And with Britt just seconds away from the house, me and Nick decided to make things more interesting.
What's your last minute bets? Do you think it works or not?
No.
It's probably not gonna work. How about this? If she doesn't notice it, you pay me $100.
Okay, but if she does notice it, you give me $100.
You sure you're gonna shake on it?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
So after spending all day creating this invisible bed, it was finally time to see if my fiance noticed my mess.
What is so funny?
Why is the bed so tall?
I bought a new bed frame.
This is ridiculous.
Oh, thanks.
Thanks for cleaning the room.
You're welcome.
She didn't notice it.
No way.
Deal's a deal, bro.
Deal's a deal.
$100.
Thank you.
Where are you going? I'm gonna go tell Britt you stuffed everything under the.
No way! My girlfriend doesn't know this, but in 5 seconds, she's gonna get launched out of this bed. But how did we get here?
Good morning.
My girlfriend will never let me sleep
Get
in,
up.
and she always finds the craziest ways to wake me up and get me out of bed.
It's time to get up.
And I'm literally getting tired of it.
I'm up.
Good morning.
So, to get her back, I came up with the perfect way to get her out of bed.
I'm gonna build a bed and I'm gonna make it launch her awake.
Let me see if I'm following this correctly. You're gonna build a bed that launches Britt across the room, all because she woke you up?
Yeah.
That's genius.
That's what I'm saying.
So as soon as Britt left the house, it was time to get to work. Now, since I have no idea how much force you need to launch somebody off a bed, I have to find a way to test it.
Nick, you're gonna launch me off this mattress onto this mat.
I love my job.
Which turns out to be way harder than I thought.
2, 4. Did it work?
I didn't even go like anywhere.
So we tried again. And again.
I have one more idea.
What?
All right, get on.
Get on?
Yeah.
Do I act like I'm sleeping upright? I think we clearly underestimated how much force we need to actually physically launch someone off a mattress.
I'm out of breath.
I don't know, man.
You know, actually, I have a person we can call for this.
Why didn't you do that before we did this?
You didn't ask.
Yo, dude, what's up?
If we needed something to launch somebody out of a bed, do you know what we could use?
Yeah, it's pretty easy. You set up an air ramp. It's like basically an air-powered catapult. You could launch a person. I mean, I'm pretty sure we've launched a car before, like 300 yards. Like, pretty much we'll send anything you want flying.
Do you have one?
Hell yeah. I'll be over soon.
All right, sounds good.
Later.
All right, take care.
I told you I knew somebody.
Bro, what the heck? Jared,
What's up, my dude?
how we doing?
Great.
How crazy is this thing?
How crazy do you want it to be?
Is that even an option?
I mean, there's like neighbor's yard kind of crazy. You know, maybe land in the trees kind of crazy, or, you know, we could just set it up and figure it out.
I think we set it up and figure it out.
All right, let's do it.
Where is it?
Hold on, I gotta grab it.
Told you I knew a guy.
I'm so scared.
You should be.
Can't be that bad, right?
Voila.
That's actually crazy.
Picture yourself right there, and then
Okay, I didn't know he was gonna go that crazy with it.
who's going first?
Me and Nick were too scared to try this, so this is Tim.
It's nice knowing you, Tim.
Why is his legs broken?
He's meditating.
All right, buddy. Safety first, right?
Okay.
How do we know when it's gonna go?
Timer's already activated in timer 3, 2, 1.
Oh! Oh my gosh! I think we'll turn it down just a little bit for you. He just flew into the trees. Where'd you find this guy?
Okay, to be fair, I did not expect that.
We'll turn it down a little bit, you know. You'll be fine, come on.
This is actually crazy.
Raise your hand if it really hurt.
Yo.
Now we gotta decide who's going next.
Tim, raise your hand if Drew should go first.
See, that's not fair.
Oh my God, bro.
You ready?
I don't know.
I mean, we have a couple mats. I think you'll hit them. I think we're good. Here we go.
Oh, we're just going.
3, 2.
Wait, hold on. No, we're good. I gotta prepare first. Why is Tim just looking at me?
He wants you to experience what you made him experience.
Listen, Tim, I'm sorry.
Goodbye, Drew, bro.
I'll do it to him.
Oh God. How do I know when it's gonna go?
Let's go now.
Oh! Oh my God! Oh!
Man, I must have put too little pressure in it. I was hoping.
Tim's probably mad I didn't go as far. I'm sorry, buddy.
What was that?
I think it's time to crank it up. Quite a bit. 3, 2, 1.
Whoa!
Was that better?
That was way better. I got an idea. Yep. You know what I think we should do? I think you should try it.
Me?
Yeah, I think you should try it.
And let me guess, I get the most pressure out of all those.
How high can you crank this thing?
Triple?
Yeah, I like that.
What? So scared.
Tim's rooting for you.
Thanks, Tim.
My pleasure.
When do I know when to go?
You'll know.
Oh my gosh! Bro, I was not expecting that.
How was that?
That was crazy, bro. You know what we should do though?
What?
We should take this to the pool.
Can we do that?
All we gotta do is increase the pressure.
Bro, this is crazy. Oh God.
Me and Tim are rooting for you. 3, 2, 1, go!
Oh my God.
Proper air time. I think you got some good lift. You ready?
Yeah.
You ready? Let's go.
No, I don't know. I don't know if I want to do that. What do you think, Tim?
If you don't do it, you're a...
Why is this so much scarier now? This is like fully smack and belly proof, right?
I mean, we'll find out. 3, 2, 1.
Bro!
Was it smack proof?
No!
Should we convince Jared to do it?
Yeah.
Tim thinks you should go.
Okay, I'm down.
Wait, you're gonna actually do it?
You wanna see if it's really smack proof? Let's go.
I'd love to.
Nice knowing you.
Later. What's that, Tim? He says you should do a flip.
Okay.
Alright. Bye, Jared.
Go!
Is it smack proof?
Not really.
And with all of the fun out of the way, it was time to go back to the original goal. So here's my plan. I want to take this catapult apart, put a mattress on it, build a bed frame around it, disguise it to look just like a bed, making it literally launch anybody who sleeps on it. And after searching the entire house, I found the perfect place to put this bed.
The guest room. So here's my plan. We're gonna switch this bed out with the slingshot bed and have her land
Perfectly on that beanbag.
You know what's gonna be even harder than doing all that?
What?
Convincing Britt to sleep in that bed.
Yeah, I'll worry about that later.
So first things first, we started taking the bed apart.
What are you doing? Activate slingshot bed.
And just after a couple of minutes,
All right, we just moved out the old bed. Now it's time to build the frame of a new bed to put the slingshot inside of.
so we started drilling all the new bed parts together in order to build the structure of the bed.
That was dropping my head.
Bro.
And after another 30 minutes,
All right, the new bed frame is built. Now it's time to add the slingshot.
Right this way, guys.
Where'd you get a vest?
I got it so I didn't have to help lift. And perfect, guys. Glad we all helped.
and just like that, the catapult was all set.
Nothing can go wrong, right?
Meh.
Cool.
And after adding the wooden base and the mattress,
Looks like one of those torture beds, like where they strap someone down.
Yo.
but just like that,
All right, we got the bed strapped to the slingshot. Now it's time to try it out.
Who's gonna try it? Perfect.
Tammy.
So y'all strapped in for the ride?
Yep. How's this gonna go?
Why did you put the helmet on?
I'm actually scared.
Okay, fair enough.
All right.
Let's see what happens.
I don't know where to stand.
3, 2, 1.
Oh my god!
Yo, are you sure you want to do this to your girlfriend?
Bro, that went so far.
Oh, he skimmed the top, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, his head hit the top. Okay, we definitely cannot do it that hard whenever Britt goes.
Bro, it works.
For once, I'm down to tone it down.
It works though.
and after a couple of minutes of making up the bed,
Bro.
You can't even tell.
It just looks like a normal bed.
All right.
Britt should be getting home any time now. I hope this works.
So what's your plan to actually get her in the bed?
So fun fact about Britt, she will not sleep in our bed if it is just the mattress. There has to be sheets and a comforter. So my plan is to tell her that I spilt something on the sheets, removed everything and put it all in the washer. This way when she gets home, she'll see nothing's here. That is hopefully where I can convince her to sleep in the guest room. Hopefully this works.
What happened to the sheets?
I spilled something on them, so I gotta wash them.
I'm so tired.
We can sleep in the guest room though until this is done drying.
Okay, I'm gonna change. I'm tired.
Let's go.
And after a very relaxing night of sleep in the guest room, it was time for the most important part of the plan. So I set an alarm to wake up earlier than Britt. I set up the cameras, and it was finally time to witness my master plan.
Well, you know how you always wake me up in the mornings? I just built a bed to wake you up.
Oh my god. That was a little extreme, don't you think?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that was crazy. You flew across the room.
I'm never waking you up again.
The other day, I was showing my friend Ben how I turned my bed into a trampoline, and he said this.
Bro, that's sick.
I know.
Imagine it was a bunk bed and you could jump on both beds like a trampoline. That would be sick.
That would be sick. And that's exactly why I should do it. So my goal is to actually build a trampoline bunk bed and surprise my friend Ben with it at the end of the video.
I recently turned a bunk bed into a race car, and Ben absolutely loved this.
This thing is so fast.
I wish there was just a way to turn this into a trampoline.
Oh, bro, the bed's already like a trampoline. You just have to jump on it.
Wait, Nick, I don't think that's the best idea, though.
Oh, sure it is.
Wait, Nick, actually, I would not do that.
Watch this.
Wait, hold on. Oh! Oh!
Okay, maybe I was wrong. You can't jump on it like a trampoline.
Dude, look at the back!
There is one plus side, though.
What?
I got to relive my stepbrother's dream.
You like guacamole?
So after realizing a normal bunk bed was clearly not an option, that's when I decided to come up with a new plan.
I really want to build a bunk bed with full-size trampolines on it. This way you can jump on the top bunk and you can jump on the bottom bunk. So I drew up some designs, and I took my designs, put them in a ChatGPT. Bro, look at this.
That's sick! How did you do that?
I didn't. ChatGPT did. The only problem is, I have no idea how on earth we build this.
So what are we gonna do?
So I spent so long trying to figure out a way to pull this off because I really wanted this to look like a real bunk bed that you can actually jump on like a trampoline. And after weeks of research, I came across this company called Crazy Ape that designs custom trampolines.
I know this is a long shot, but in their bio, it says, build the trampoline of your dreams. Bro, I mean, come on.
Bro, do it. You have nothing to lose.
You think I just do it?
Yeah.
So I sent them a DM over Instagram telling them my crazy idea, and to my surprise,
Yo.
Nick, read it.
That sounds great. I'm really confident our team can get this done. Shut up,
Dude,
bro.
They actually said yes.
What are you doing?
Oh, I'm asking for a second bed for my room.
Nick, give me the phone back, dude.
so we spent the next week going back and forth on calls, designing this bunk bed trampoline. And finally, after so much time and planning,
All right, so I just got off a Zoom call with them, and they said in a few days, they should have the final designs for me on how this trampoline should look. This is crazy. Oh my God.
It's gonna happen.
All right, I'll see you guys in a few days. Bro, it's happening. Come here, come here.
Let me see.
Look, this is the final design.
Yo!
I know!
That's real?
That's 100% real.
No way.
Yes.
Question though.
Yeah.
How are they gonna get it here?
I don't know. But it's real. Really hard to get it here, probably.
so they spent the next few weeks building all the custom parts, and finally I got the call.
Yeah, it's perfect. Yes. Take care. Bye. Bro, they just said that they packaged it up and it's on its way.
But how are they getting it here
They're
though?
literally putting it on a semi truck and driving it to our house.
No way.
Yes. It said it's gonna arrive in a few days.
Wow.
This is kind of actually crazy that it's happening. Should we stand here awkwardly until there's like a cut in the video?
Yeah.
All right. I'm just checking the tracking now, and it looks like the truck's gonna arrive in about an hour. So while we wait for the truck to arrive, we're gonna clear out this entire room.
We're putting it in here.
I think because of the ceilings, this is gonna be the only room big enough to put it.
I agree.
And with less than an hour until the world's first trampoline bunk bed arrives, we started cleaning up the room. And while we were doing that, I sent a text to Ben to tell him to come over first thing tomorrow morning for an epic surprise. But just as we thought everything was going perfectly,
I think there's a problem.
What?
We're probably gonna hit that chandelier.
Oh, you're right. We're gonna have to take it down.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to take this down.
I'm not doing it. Stop pointing the camera.
Be careful and hand it down slowly.
and just when we thought we fixed everything,
it doesn't detach anywhere else?
I don't think so.
This is a crazy idea, but what if we attach like a rope to it?
And we pull it from here all the way up towards the other one.
Just might be stupid enough to work.
well, it didn't.
You could still hit it.
All right, so we spent literally the last like 30 minutes trying to find ways to get the chandelier out of the way. And the best thing that we've come to is
literally just putting it up a little bit higher on itself.
The only way you might run into it is if you're jumping like in this area, but.
Isn't this where the rest of the bed is?
Bro, the truck's huge.
Bro, it goes all the way over there.
Wait.
Yo, how big of a bed did you get?
Bro.
And just like that, it was finally time to see the world's first trampoline bunk bed.
Hello, how are you?
How good?
Good, good, yourself?
This is a huge truck.
Yeah.
But right as the truck door opened, we realized we had a huge problem.
It's in a bunch of pieces. Oh. Bro, I did not expect this to come in a million pieces.
So with no time to waste, we started unwrapping everything and taking it to the house.
Gosh, bro.
And after an hour of real hard work,
It's empty.
We did it.
Now it's the hard part. We gotta try to build this thing. Bro. I actually don't even know how we build this thing, dude.
I don't know.
I should start looking for like instructions and stuff. I swear to God. Nick, actually stop. No, actually stop. Actually, Nick, I'm dead serious. Nick, stop. Nick, I'm dead serious.
That feels better.
That's it.
What are you doing? Wait, what are you doing?
That's it.
Wait, Drew. Wait, what are you doing? Wait!
Why did you start the instructions?
What's your problem?
Now we gotta figure out how to build this thing without instructions and without a shredder.
Is this a bad time to tell him I have a second shredder?
so with no instructions and Ben coming over tomorrow morning, we had to somehow find a way to put this trampoline bed together in time.
All right, we got most of the pieces inside and all of the black tape off. Bro, no idea how we're gonna build this.
Oh, hey, Billy. Hey, what?
Can you believe that Drew broke my shredder?
You broke Nick's shredder?
He shredded the only instructions we had.
Why?
Because
It's manlier to do stuff without instructions.
exactly.
Got it.
We're gonna ask a very important question. Will you please help us build this?
Yes.
So we got as many people as we possibly could and started building the bottom part of the trampoline bunk bed. And after 30 minutes,
Now that we have the bottom trampoline base done, it's time to start building the second level.
so we started building the top part of the bunk bed, and that's when we realized just how tall this trampoline was going to be.
tall. This is where you're starting bouncing. You're already level with the light. You might be able to touch the ceiling.
And after another hour of building the top of the bunk bed,
Dude, it looks like a bunk bed.
we ran into an old problem.
There's no, you're gonna hit that.
So we've realized that we're gonna need to put this way higher in order to jump on this trampoline. And we came up with an idea where we take a ladder, we put it against this trampoline so that we can get up there and move it.
sounds dangerous.
Hey, at least it's not the most sketch ladder we own here.
What's the most sketch ladder we own here? Can we do nose goes again?
I should hold you.
All right. You know what? I think I'm good. I think it looks good. I think we're fine.
Realistically, we know who's gonna be up there.
So nose goes means nothing to you guys?
All that's holding you is me hugging this.
Problem is, I have to let go to put this zip tie together.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm scared where I am right here. I can't imagine being up there. Brother, be careful.
Nice, man. Amazing. Wow.
Now that the chandelier is finally out of the way, it's time to start building the trampoline beds.
I thought we were done.
All right, we got all of the springs on. This is looking insane.
All right, Billy, test it out.
It's trampoline, boys.
Is it bouncy at all?
Dude.
Oh. Yo. I gotta feel this. Oh my gosh. Wait, why is it actually so bouncy?
Dude.
This,
You're not even like actually bouncing.
no, this is actually crazy. This right now is already so bouncy, so I can't imagine when we build the top bunk trampoline. This is gonna be actually insane.
Dude, if you stand just underneath right there, you could.
So we spent the next 30 minutes setting up the trampoline on the top bunk, and then that's when it really hit us just how actually scary this thing is.
Oh my, this is actually so sketch.
Are you jumping up to that one?
I don't know, man, that's really scary.
On the scale of bad ideas, like this is at the very top of it.
I fell off the edge.
This is not good.
Dude.
It's a terrible idea.
All right, I gotta go up there and see what it looks like. Oh! I have never looked out this window before. That's crazy. I'm not gonna lie, this is so much higher than I was expecting. This isn't a lot of trampoline. It is way too scary to jump on this right now. So hopefully when Ben comes at the end of the video, we can have him be the first person to jump on this because we are all absolutely terrified. This thing is so high off the ground.
And although this thing was looking crazy, we still had a lot to do and time was running out.
So the next thing we're gonna do is
Add a whole nother railing section like this on the top bunk.
this way, it actually looks like a bunk bed and it will keep us safe from hopefully falling off.
And after 20 more minutes of building,
That actually looks like an oversized bunk bed.
That's crazy. Now, Crazy Ape builds some of the most insane trampolines I've ever seen, but they also build like the most perfect backyard trampoline. So if you're looking for a trampoline of your own, I really recommend you check out Crazy Ape. I will put their link at the top of the description. And also, if you want to see the process of how they built this bunk bed trampoline before they sent it to me, they actually made a YouTube video on it. So check that out after the video. But holy cow, this thing's looking crazy.
so we spent the rest of the day adding these blue mats to the trampoline bunk bed to really bring the whole thing together. And just like that, the big day to surprise Ben had arrived. And with Ben on his way to the house, I had one more touch to add to the bed to make it even better.
What is that?
It's a giant, oversized pillow. This way, it should look like a regular pillow on this bed. It looks like it's gonna explode. That was anticlimactic.
Yo.
Is that it?
It's slowly growing. Oh.
Isn't this nuts?
That's massive. Question though.
Yeah.
What about the top bunk?
Oh my god! Where'd that get you?
Thanks, man.
It's a smaller pillow.
Wow. That looks so much more like a bed now.
That looks so much better.
And just like that, Ben arrived.
How you doing, bro?
Yo!
Good to see you.
How's it going?
Very well.
I hear you have a surprise for me.
Yes, I have such a cool surprise for you.
Can I see it?
Follow me.
Okay, wait, I'm nervous, bro.
I don't think you're like quite ready for this.
Oh, I love Drew surprises. They're the best.
All right, so here's the thing. I'm gonna actually tell you to close your eyes. I'm gonna walk you into place and you just, hopefully the thing doesn't kill you. You'll be fine.
Okay.
All right,
Okay.
close your eyes.
God. Oh, God.
Should I be scared? No, you'll be fine, you'll be fine. Okay, come this way. So,
I'm about to get catapulted into the ceiling.
no, we turn that off.
Oh, God.
I want you to see the world's first trampoline bunk bed. Turn around.
Oh!
It's crazy, bro!
Yo!
It's literally a world's first.
This looks like AI.
I know.
Yo!
But it's crazy. So,
Oh, my God.
here's the biggest thing though. None of us have tested the top one yet. You're gonna be the one that tests it.
How do you think of this stuff? This is insane.
It's actually insane.
Can we try it?
We can try it out.
Oh my God. Yo! Dude, this trampoline is lit. It's so bouncy. This is like the best trampoline I've ever seen. Here we go! Yo! We did it! Let's go!
This thing turned out incredible. I couldn't believe that we were jumping on the world's first trampoline bunk bed. It's so crazy to think that this was just an idea and now we were literally jumping on the world's first trampoline bunk bed.
Now, has anybody jumped down?
No.
Nope.
You wanna try it?
But right as we got done jumping, Ben said this.
The race car bunk bed was cool. The trampoline bunk bed was even cooler. But what if you did this?
Oh my God.
Good luck.
This is me climbing down the side of a mountain about to sleep on the world's most dangerous bed. It hangs thousands of feet above the forest, and every single review that I have read about this bed says it is the scariest night's sleep of their life, and if you are scared of heights, do not come here. So after a quick 4-hour flight, I arrived at the airport to meet up with my friend Nick.
What's up, man?
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention, my friend Nick is absolutely terrified of heights. So between you and I, the only way I could convince Nick to come here was to tell him that we were sleeping in the forest for a video. And I'm not technically lying. We are sleeping in the forest, just thousands of feet above it. Hopefully he won't mind. So we started on our several-hour road trip to the middle of the forest, and right away Nick started asking some questions.
Is that where we're hiking?
Yes.
Are you serious?
I'm not even lying. Where we're going is in the mountains.
Cool.
And after around 2 hours of driving, we were so far away from the city that we literally started to see wild animals in the street.
Bro, if that elk was just in the parking lot, I can't imagine what's about to be in the actual forest.
Right? A grizzly bear.
So after a few hours of driving, we parked the car and met up with our trained safety professional who was going to be taking us to this bed.
Howdy. How we doing?
Drew, nice to meet you, finally.
And of course, tour guide Nick was in on the plan, so he didn't spoil anything for our Nick.
Nick.
You Nick?
Yeah.
I'm Nick. We're both Nick.
That's a great name. Yeah.
But there was just one problem.
Just looking at what the weather wants to do.
I know, it looks cloudy.
It's just one of those things. It's like I haven't heard no lightning or anything like that, but like where we're going.
Yeah.
Oh.
Dang, dude, it might storm.
It's looking rough.
The weather was so bad that there was literally sounds coming out of the sky that we had never heard before.
Breeze kind of comes down.
What is that?
Sound of God.
That was loud.
That's what we don't want to get caught in.
Yeah.
But with no other option, we had to try and hope for the best, so we hopped into the car and started driving towards the mountains.
Dang. It's like perfect weather over there, and then you look over to where we're going, and it's like all thunderstorm clouds.
At least if I don't get to camp, I might get another first experience.
What's that?
You're struck by lightning.
And not only that, it even started raining.
That's rain, look. You're lying.
And if there was any rain at all, we would either have to cancel or risk doing the challenge in this bad weather.
I feel like we're doing a tornado chasing video.
But thankfully, after another hour of driving, the rain stopped, at least for now.
Dude, I'm hoping all these clouds push over in that little sun pocket. I'm hoping that comes out and we'll be okay. Or I have a feeling that it's just gonna be up there where all the death clouds look. Oh yeah, we definitely are. He's turning.
All right, this is your stop. For girls.
And not only were we going towards the bad weather, we also had a new problem.
Dude, The wind's picking up like crazy.
And after hours of driving with the weather getting dangerously worse, Nick started asking questions again.
I've been here.
We're driving past it.
Cool. Why don't we just keep driving higher?
But after about 30 minutes of driving, we arrived at our starting point.
Ready?
I'm ready. This is extreme cool. Done any physical activity in a while.
It doesn't matter anyway if you did. Like, you get people like, I do CrossFit 6 days a week, and like they get out here and they're like, just struggling.
You keep telling me more.
Are you trying to stall?
It's the trick to stalling. So anytime you're somewhere and like they walking fast, you just stop and be like, what is this tree right here?
The world's most dangerous bed. It hangs thousands of feet above the forest, and every single review that I have read about this bed says it is the scariest night's sleep of their life, and if you are scared of heights, do not come here. So after a quick 4-hour flight, I arrived at the airport to meet up with my friend Nick.
What's up, man?
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention, my friend Nick is absolutely terrified of heights. So between you and I, the only way I could convince Nick to come here was to tell him that we were sleeping in the forest for a video. And I'm not technically lying, we are sleeping in the forest, just thousands of feet above it. Hopefully he won't mind. So we started on our several-hour road trip to the middle of the forest, and right away Nick started asking some questions.
Is that where we're hiking?
Yes.
Are you serious?
I'm not even lying. Where we're going is in the mountains.
Cool.
And after around 2 hours of driving, we were so far away from the city that we literally started to see wild animals in the street.
Bro, if that elk was just in the parking lot, I can't imagine what's about to be in the actual forest.
Right? A grizzly bear.
So after a few hours of driving, we parked the car and met up with our trained safety professional who was going to be taking us to this bed.
Howdy.
How we doing?
Drew, nice to meet you, finally.
And of course, tour guide Nick was in on the plan, so he didn't spoil anything for our Nick.
Nick.
You Nick?
Yeah.
I'm Nick. We're both Nick.
That's a great name.
Yeah.
But there was just one problem.
Just looking at what the weather wants to do.
I know, it looks cloudy.
It's just one of those things. It's like, I haven't heard no lightning or anything like that, but like where we're going.
Yeah.
Oh.
Dang, dude, it might storm.
It's looking rough.
The weather was so bad that there was literally sounds coming out of the sky that we had never heard before.
Breeze kind of comes down.
What is that?
Sound of God.
That was loud.
That's what we don't want to get caught in.
Yeah.
But with no other option, we had to try and hope for the best. So we hopped into the car and started driving towards the mountains.
Dang. It's like perfect weather over there, and then you look over to where we're going, and it's like all thunderstorm clouds.
At least if I don't get to camp, I might get another first experience.
What's that?
Being struck by lightning.
And not only that, it even started raining.
That's rain, look. You're lying.
And if there was any rain at all, we would either have to cancel or risk doing the challenge in this bad weather.
I feel like we're doing a tornado chasing video.
But thankfully, after another hour of driving, the rain stopped, at least for now.
Dude, I'm hoping all these clouds push over in that little sun pocket. I'm hoping that comes out and we'll be okay. Or I have a feeling that it's just gonna be up there where all the death clouds look. Oh yeah, we definitely are. He's turning.
All right, this is your stop. For girls.
And not only were we going towards the bad weather, we also had a new problem.
Dude, the wind's picking up like crazy. The leaves.
And after hours of driving with the weather getting dangerously worse, Nick started asking questions again.
I've been here.
We're driving past it.
Cool. Why don't we just keep driving higher?
But after about 30 minutes of driving, we arrived at our starting point.
Ready?
I'm ready. This is extreme cool. Done any physical activity in a while.
It doesn't matter anyway if you did. Like, you get people like, I do CrossFit 6 days a week, and like they get out here and they're like, just struggling.
You keep telling me more.
Are you trying to stall?
It's the trick to stalling. So anytime you're somewhere and like they walking fast, you just stop and be like, what is this tree right here?
Is there any like animals or things that... Wait, there's actual bears?
Now, just in case anything goes wrong, which I am really hoping doesn't, I luckily have Morgan & Morgan.
Yeah, we got mountain lions out here too.
Morgan & Morgan is America's largest injury law firm with over 1,000 attorneys operating in all 50 states.
So if you are ever in an accident or get injured in any way,
Just tripped.
Don't overthink it, take action to protect your rights, and Morgan & Morgan will fight for the compensation that you deserve if you end up working with them.
Mountain lions like to go from the back of the neck So if you walk like this, you should be, yep, there you go. Yep, just like that the whole way.
The best part is you only pay if you win. There is no upfront costs, sign-up fees, or anything.
That is beautiful.
Insurance companies often lowball their clients' claims, but if you become a Morgan & Morgan client, they will fight to get you the money you deserve. They have recovered over $20 billion for their clients, and it only takes a few minutes to see if you have a case.
So make sure you are protected. You can check out Morgan & Morgan, which will be linked in the top of my description, or you can click the QR code right here.
Nick, this is gonna be your first and last camping trip.
Awesome. Which one?
Oh yeah. Oh, that one? Okay. I gotta find a way to tell you guys apart by the end of this.
It's kind of obvious, isn't it?
After walking for hours, we got to see some of the most insane views I've ever seen in my life.
I don't even think video can do justice to how beautiful this looks.
That literally looks fake.
It looks like a Bob Ross painting.
It does. And then out of nowhere, I heard something I never expected.
So you know when we're at the halfway point, because we'll stop by a little gear shed and we'll grab gear and all that, and then we'll mosey on up.
So we're not even halfway yet?
This is the easy part.
This is the easy part?
Yeah.
Oh, we were almost done.
And after a very long hike, we made it to our halfway stop.
This the campsite?
Yeah, this is kind of like gear and stuff before we head up.
And that's the moment Nick started getting more worried.
What kind of gear?
Like we need harnesses and stuff like that.
Harnesses?
Yeah.
What kind of camping are we doing? Wait a second.
It's just kind of some of the terrain we're going to go over because it kind of goes up. So sometimes we may just kind of rope up to make sure that if anybody falls, no one's gonna go kind of like tumbling down the palaces.
That would be me. So I thought we were done. He's like, here's gear for harder mountain.
And although Nick knew something bad was coming because of the harnesses, lucky for him, even his worst nightmare wasn't as scary as what's really about to
If I
happen.
get up there and there's some kind of zip line, I swear.
It's actually illegal for have zip line.
Really?
Yeah, you're fine.
Alright.
So we put on our harnesses, and just like that, we got back on the hike.
Dog, this is no joke. My legs are frying. Dude, do you love camping? How's it going, man?
So when does the gear come into play?
Once you get past this door up here.
Yeah, there is like a door up here. Yo, what? Door's closing.
Don't leave me, guys.
What in the bridge?
What?
Are you seeing this?
Bro, are we going on this wire?
I mean, we can. In case of emergency, pull. If you fall.
If we fall? Oh my.
Dude.
This is terrifying. Don't scare me, bro.
And after a few more minutes of climbing, we made it to the top, and the world's most dangerous bed was just below us.
This is so insane, man.
But with Nick still having no idea what we're doing up here, tour guide Nick kept on trolling.
Flip into here like that, walk back, and you kind of like lean back.
You're crazy.
That's why we came up here, just for this shot. We'll get the shot, and then we'll just head on back down.
You're nuts, man.
Buddy. So you gotta walk over the edge.
There you go. Yep, just keep walking back till it's nice and tight.
And unlucky for Nick, tour guide Nick wasn't the only one trolling. And just like that, Nick thought our challenge was done.
Oh.
Awesome.
Dude.
Oh my God, bro.
My heart's racing.
Oh. What is that?
That's why they do like, we have people up here who kind of do like the rescue stuff. That's why that rope's here. Cause remember some people up here earlier? So,
Are we going down there? Don't lie to me.
What?
What are you doing?
I'm taking the rope back down because they left it up there.
Oh.
We're climbing down, aren't we?
We're going down. That's what we're doing.
Are you kidding me? I'm terrified, bro. This is what we're here for.
So, like I said, we are camping in the forest. Just thousands of feet above it.
We're not camping there.
We're gonna camp on that thing.
I want to go down. I thought that was like another photo shot.
Dog, we're going down to that right there.
Nick, hear me out. Look on this side. Mountain lions can't get you.
This is actually insane. It's a question. How do we get from here all the way down to there?
We're gonna do a little bit of rappelling down the mountain on this little black rope here. I like to say this little black shoelace. Yeah.
That's all that's holding me?
That's it. Yeah, that's it.
And just like that, it was time to get down to the world's most dangerous bed.
Oh my God, my heart.
There you go. Yep. Good.
Bro, such a long way.
There you go.
Oh my God.
Drop your butt a little bit. So don't bend your knees because you'll flip you upside down.
Holy crap. Oh my God. Oh my God, this is crazy. Okay. Oh my God, okay, I'm almost there. Okay. Oh my God. Oh, this thing shakes. Oh, holy crap. Oh, this is actually insane.
This view was weirdly the most terrifying and most beautiful view I have ever seen in my entire life.
Dude, this is actually crazy.
And after enjoying the view for a couple of minutes, it was Nick's time to get down to the world's most dangerous bed.
How you feeling, Nick?
This is crazy.
Are you holding the drone?
Yes.
When he gets down here and sees how small this bed is, I think that's really when it's gonna set in just how terrifying and dangerous this bed is. Oh my God, this thing moves so much.
Oh my God.
You're doing great, you're almost there.
Literally walking to the edge of this.
No way, bro. This is crazy.
You got it. Get tangled.
That was the scariest thing I've ever done in my life.
Bro, look
I
down.
couldn't breathe the whole time. Oh my God. Oh. How are we gonna sleep?
I don't know.
So after making it down to the bed, we took a minute to just enjoy the view because we were about to face our biggest challenge yet, and that was surviving the night. And I think it's safe to say, Nick's not looking forward to staying the night here.
Where's other Nick? Oh, what the heck? Later, we should do rock, paper, scissors. The loser has to sleep on the edge.
It's 1,000% gonna be you.
This is crazy how high up we are.
Some food here.
No way.
Let's go.
This might be the craziest dinner view I will ever have in my entire life.
It's 100% real. Look at this.
I feel like I'm gonna throw up. Drew, why you gotta do this crazy stuff with my son?
You know what's even better is that he didn't know we were even coming to do this.
We need help. We need help.
Where are you sleeping?
My bed's in there. I just haven't put it together.
I thought ours looked crazy. Bro, that's crazy.
Sometimes, like, when the wind blows, you, like, laying here and it's like...
Oh my God.
And with tour guide Nick somehow finding a way to make us feel safer, it was time to enjoy a dinner with the world's most beautiful view.
This looks incredible.
This is so
Freaking awesome.
These are so good.
What do you got to eat? That Uncrustable? That's awesome.
I always say outdoors is the best therapy, man.
This really is. This is like, it's so peaceful. It's so beautiful, it almost doesn't feel real.
Not worry about what time it is.
Yep. This is so awesome.
This was easily the most beautiful view I had ever seen in my entire life. But as we finished our dinner and the sun started to go down, it was time to start getting ready for bed.
It just got so cold.
Did you almost fall?
Yeah, my leg kind of shifted a little bit.
And with nighttime just minutes away, tour guide Nick had one more fun surprise for us.
What? No way.
What is that?
Is that dessert?
Oh my God.
You're lying. How did you get ice cream up here?
My little secrets.
So we enjoyed our ice cream on the world's most dangerous bed.
This is crazy.
Which made me think of a very important question that I did not even think of before.
I guess now's a good time to ask. If we have to use the bathroom, what do we do?
Yeah, so number one, fashion old Gatorade bottle. Number two,
What?
poop in the bag.
You're lying! No way!
And now with a new goal to hold everything in for the rest of the night, we started getting ready to sleep.
All right, before we get in the sleeping bags, rock, paper, scissors. Loser sleeps on the edge.
All right, you ready? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Yes!
Oh my God. Oh yeah, the wind is picking up. It is getting so much colder now.
Freezing our...
And the wind's picking up like crazy. Dude, I can't believe I'm on the edge. I'm such a person that turns when they sleep, so I feel like I'm gonna freak out when I'm just like this, and then I just roll over, and the edge is right here. Dog, it's pitch black. If you're OG, you remember this. This is the perfect place to do it. Hi. We did it.
Except there's no road.
Yeah, there's no road for miles, yeah.
This is wild.
All right, dog. See you in the morning.
Good night, dog.
Hopefully we make it.
Buddy. It's 3 in the morning.
I can't go to sleep. It's so bright.
It's the brightest class I've ever. But the sky looks crazy right now. I'm gonna try to take a few pictures to show you guys. All right, we're gonna try to go back to bed. That was freaking crazy.
I'm gonna be honest, that was easily the scariest night's sleep of my life, but waking up in the morning to the sunrise
Good morning.
honestly made it all worth it.
Bro, I had one of those nightmares where this started to unravel and we sat for me.
And while we were enjoying the sunrise, tour guide Nick had an awesome surprise for us.
What's this? Some coffee for the morning. Let's go. Here you go.
Wow. Thanks, Nick.
Yep, no worries.
Dude, this is the craziest cup of coffee I've ever had.
So we enjoyed our coffee on the world's most dangerous bed. And as we were reflecting on how awesome this experience was, as soon as it was all over, there was still one thing left to find out.
And that was to see if my friend Nick finally overcame his fear of heights.
Well, man, how was it?
Never doing that again.
Last night I had this crazy dream that I was driving my bed on the water surrounded by sharks. And when I frantically woke up, I thought, can I actually drive my bed on the water like a boat? So to answer this weird question, I'm going to attempt to turn my bed into a boat and drive it on the water just like last night's dream, minus the sharks.
So, I sketched up a few ideas, and here's my plan.
I want to build the bottom of the boat, put a bed on top, and then attach an engine to make it drive. Sounds pretty simple. Only problem is,
I don't know how to build a boat.
So I did some research and I came across these videos of people making boats out of PVC pipe.
So it looks like these PVC pipes are strong enough to hold a person. But the real question is, are they strong enough to hold a person and a bed? I guess we'll find out.
But in order to find out, I first needed a huge trailer. So,
this is Eddie. He was nice enough to lend us his truck and trailer today. So we went to the store to get some PVC pipes, and then we saw this green one that looked literally perfect for what we wanted to do. That was until the store owner came outside to help us and immediately destroyed our plans.
The big green one is about $700.
600?
$700? Yeah, the green ones we were never gonna go with.
that's crazy.
So we needed a new plan.
I'm just gonna build this on a piece of wood and you're gonna get under it and just swim.
I rate $700.
So we started looking for something that was way cheaper. But with this change of plans, there's a high possibility that this boat could sink right away.
What do you think?
Well, I think if anything, you know how to swim, so if you sink, you're...
Thanks, man.
And since we had to buy smaller pipes than we planned on, we needed to get a lot more of them, which led me to another huge problem.
I don't even want to know how much this is gonna cost. We haven't even bought like a bed or anything else yet, so please send this to 1 million people you know so this gets views.
What's your estimate?
$800.
I'm going like
$1,400?
Yeah.
So grand total for that, $1,369.31.
Holy cow.
You were right. You get to pay.
This thing better float.
So we loaded up all the PVC pipes into Eddie's truck and took everything back home so we could start working on the frame of the boat.
Now we're gonna cut them to make them all the same length.
And after cutting everything to the same length,
The next thing we're gonna do is add these caps to the end of the pipes. That way no water can get inside, allowing these pipes to float. That sounds like a really cool drum. To make them actually sealed so no water gets in, you use this little glue here. It looks like a forbidden lollipop.
and after an hour of working on these pipes and almost breaking my face, it was time to move on to the next step of the plan.
All right, so I've glued and capped the end of all of these pipes, and while this glue dries, we're gonna cut these other smaller pieces to make a little end piece to help make the boat not tip over.
But as it turns out, it is very hard to cut PVC pipe perfectly straight.
Buddy, what are you making right now?
Slinky.
So we spent the next 20 minutes doing our best, which was...
We really should not be cutting these ourselves.
But after a few more minutes of cutting...
Bro, look how bad we messed up some of these.
Whichever one's the straightest, I cut that one.
Yeah.
So now for the other end of the boat, I got these little 45-degree pieces here. We'll add these on like this, and then we'll take our super straight pieces that we just cut, add them on here, put our cap. This way, hopefully when I'm riding this thing on the water, all the water will go underneath the boat and not get on top of the PVC pipe, because if it does, it'll literally sink the boat.
I want that to happen.
Why?
Because I'll be on dry land watching you sink.
Thank you, man. All right. Let's make the rest of these.
So we spent the next hour gluing and adding all the caps to the end of the pipes. And just like that,
This actually looks pretty good so far, I'm not gonna lie. Now we just gotta hope that it doesn't sink. What do you think, Billy?
Are you joining the Blue Man Group?
I'm trying to build a boat.
Oh!
What are the odds with your engineering background that you think this floats?
They'll individually float. They might separate from each other unless you secure them all together.
I will make sure to secure these together.
and in order to secure all them together, we have to build a platform. And in order to do that,
We need to go to one of our favorite places in the entire world.
I have missed this place.
So we picked up all the equipment we would need, and in an hour, we were already back home working on the platform where we secured all the pipes together.
Now it's time to put this thing in the water and see if it even
If it
floats.
floats, it was my idea. If it doesn't, why'd you let us do this, man?
But just as we were ready to test out if this boat floats,
All right, well, we tried to lift it up, and the second we lifted it up, all of the pipes underneath smushed into each other. So now we're gonna get a couple more ratchet straps and try to make it 10 times tighter. That way that doesn't happen again.
and after tying everything together, we are ready for attempt number 2.
All right, it literally happened again. So now we're gonna try to put a ratchet strap around the actual pipes instead of the wood in the pipe.
And after tying everything together again, thankfully we are able to pick up the boat and place it in the pool.
Yo, now it's time to see if this thing will hold my weight.
Let's see it. Wow.
Oh my God. I mean, bro, this holds my weight. Now the big question is, do you think this is gonna hold a bed?
And in order to find out, we needed a bed.
We need something that looks like the most like your stereotypical bed. And then imagine it cruising on the water.
And after a couple minutes of searching,
I think this is the bed we're gonna get because it looks the most like a bed. And it'll look really funny if we can make this thing float.
How does this look more like a bed than the other beds?
Just go with it.
Okay.
Just go with it. We'll say that one looks better than the other bed.
Okay.
It was also cheap.
and after making sure this bed could fit on the platform, we decided to get it. Or we thought so.
So right as we said we wanted that bed, he was like, all right, we're sold out of that bed, but we can get it shipped and delivered to you today. So we bought it. It should be at the house later tonight.
All right, the bed just arrived. Now it's time to build it.
So we started unboxing the bed and immediately realized that this was going to be way harder than we thought.
Dude, this thing came in like 1,000,000 pieces.
And not only that,
I don't think this came with instructions.
Perfect. If it did, I would have shredded them.
Bro, finally found the instructions.
Thank you.
Wait, Nick, we actually need these. Nick!
and even though I couldn't save the instructions from Nick, after an hour of building, we were able to put the bed together.
I think this is one of those mattresses that just expands.
Bro, if your mom saw this, the mattress on the floor, she would kill you.
Instantly in trouble. Dude, I already dirtied it. Look. Maybe my mom won't watch this video. I just hit my hand so hard. It's like something you see in a hotel.
Beautiful. How's it feel?
Feels good.
So your shoes on the mattress? What's wrong with you?
I really hope my parents don't watch this one. Dude. Should we make the rest of the bed?
Just do it. Bro, this is my least favorite chore ever, is putting sheets on a bed.
I hate this part. Comment down below if you hate putting the sheets on the bed.
I'm gonna comment down below.
Yeah, this is terrible. Especially if this just sinks the second I put this thing in the water.
But there's only one way to find out if this will sink. And just like that,
I mean, it does float.
But the real question is,
Yeah.
will it still float when I get on it? And to my surprise,
That was nothing.
Send me off.
All right, I'll send you. Ready?
3. Dude, you're crazy.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, dude, no way. Bro, this is kind of sick. And it doesn't really like want to tip. No way. How do I get off this?
Yeah, that's on you, bro. Good night.
Wait, Nick. Actually, how do I get off this? All right, well, the bed was a success. Now, we need to make this thing drive on the water. So I found this motor on Craigslist. Now, I should be able to attach it to the back of the bed and then drive it around. So sick. Where's the propeller? All right, we got a motor. All right, so it is the next morning. We're gonna add a few extra touches to this thing, and then we're gonna go test it out on the water.
so we added a carpet on the platform to make the boat really feel like an actual bedroom. And after 20 minutes,
Platform's all ready to go.
bed's ready to go.
Time to load this thing up on the trailer.
And after 30 minutes of carefully placing everything on the trailer,
We got the boat, the bed, the jet, and the mattress.
All we gotta do now, see if this thing sinks or floats.
so we started driving around to find the perfect spot to test this bed boat.
How's this boat compared to the one that we just made, Nick?
This probably hasn't fallen apart 10 times like ours.
That's so true.
And after a couple of hours,
Found this like little lagoon.
Hopefully I can just ride it right around there. What do you think, man?
Think we do it? Oh my God, this is so crazy.
after all of our hard work, it was time to make this bed boat dream real. Or so we thought.
Are you okay back there?
Yeah, I think the pipes all moved.
Yeah, they did. Okay, we can push them back. That's not a big deal.
This may not work.
It's gonna work. Don't worry about it. We'll get them back. It's fine.
So we fixed up the PVC pipe so that we could at least pick up the boat to move it towards the lagoon. And that leads us to attempt number 2.
1, 2. Oh, nope.
Now they went.
And just like that, the boat was destroyed.
We're gonna have to take this back and fix it up.
And with our spirits broken, we took the boat back home to start working on a new idea from scratch.
All right, so the biggest problem we were having with this, whenever we tried to lift this up, all of the PVC pipes would implode on themselves. So our new idea is to tape these in sets of 2 and then all of them together. This way none of them can slip out of place. And most importantly, hopefully this thing works.
So we spent the next hour taping up the PVC pipe in pairs to hopefully fix this problem. And once the PVC pipes were taped, we added back on the wood, the carpet, and the bed. And with not enough daylight remaining in the day, we decided to do one more test in the pool before taking it back on the road again the next day. And thankfully, it worked. So we loaded up everything for hopefully the last time. This was either going to work or fail, and we would have to scrap this entire idea.
I just hope to God it works. Oh, this is so much better.
Perfect, bro.
So we carefully placed the bed boat next to the water, and finally it was time for the moment of truth. Will this bed boat actually work?
We're going. Okay. Backing it up. Bro, this is wild right now.
It's crazy to think that this all started as a weird dream I had, and now days later, I'm literally driving my bed on the water like a boat. Without sharks, thankfully.
Bro, it works! What the heck? I literally can't believe I'm driving my bed on the water right now.
This goes to show that you really should never give up on your dreams, even if they're weird ones like this.
Let's go!
But anyways,
Try to hit some donuts. Oh! Bro, we're doing donuts! This is crazy. Just doing donuts in my bed. I can't believe, after so many failed attempts, that we finally pulled it off, and I'm literally driving my bed on the water like a freaking boat. I can't believe this worked.
so if you enjoyed this video, click here and watch another. And while you do that, I'm gonna ride my boat bed on the water. Bye now. Have a great day.